now, and we're going to do another night of Project Gorgon. I was actually playing this last night, and I was really enjoying the game after playing it this past Sunday. So I was going to do some more Hand of Fate, but I figured, what the hell, let's give this game another go. I kind of want to get a little bit further with this one. So we're going to get logged in here. I'm going to have to adjust some audio because I was listening to some podcasts while I was playing last night. And let's turn the volumes back up from where I had it because I had everything cranked down. So let me get these all set. I may have to quit out because I think I have everything going through my speakers, not my headphones. Alright. Quit out of this a second and restart this. There we go. Now we have audio going the right place. There we go. Alright. Let's get AVR selected here, log in, and let's see what we can accomplish this evening. So last night I was going through and just basically doing a bunch of quests. I'm probably going to work on my... work on some of my skills here. Which is what I was trying to do yesterday. Let me check out my quests real quick and see what type of quests we had. I think we got to kill 5 more deer. That probably would be one of the easier quests to go finish. So let's maybe go knock that one out first, and then we'll see from there where we want to go. Hopefully there's some more lumber and stuff out there that we can salvage. So this is an MMO. This game is currently on Kickstarter, so if you're looking for something new to play, you can actually play it right now. Let's head into the one house where the rats are and actually try to tame one so we have a pet. I think that's one of these side houses over here, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go, one left. Cool. Alright. So I actually was able to learn quite a few spells last night. I was working on my fire magic, several other things that I was able to level up. This is pretty much a skill-based game, so pretty much anything you do is going to level up something. As you can see here, I'm scrolling through all the different skills that I have. When you kill a mob, you can do various things with the dead corpse, as far as burying it, salvaging things off of the body, and things of that nature. I think there are deer normally off to the east here, so that's which way we're going to head. Foraging is one of the skills, so I can forage plants, seeds, grapes are something I'm actually trying to work on, because I have a quest where I actually have to gather some grapes for this particular NPC that they want. It's a lot of MMO stuff. The nice thing about it is it just reminds me a lot of some of the older MMOs from years ago. Like one of the first one I played was Asheron's Call, like I was saying last week in the stream, and this is actually a couple of the developers from the AC series. So one of the other things that we're working on is trying to get a pig snout. I don't think I will get the pig snout from one of these pigs, because I believe you have to. So after we come, we can search the corpse, we can take the loot, I can do an autopsy. Doing an autopsy, I think, is what will get me the pig snout. And I basically just need to keep on doing that stuff until I'm actually able to... I don't know if the autopsy or the butchering was, and I think there's another... some higher level pigs that I have to kill to probably get the snout off of, is my guess. So we're going to swim across this little pond here. And I started my stream a little bit late today. I normally try to start closer to 8. I think it's closer to 9 when I started this. I was actually in the middle of... I had just purchased a gravity feed for the Marvel Avengers vs. X-Men Dice Masters game from WizKids, which I have been playing lately. I actually tried to play in a tournament today, but there was pretty much nobody that showed up, so we just ended up playing several board games for the day, which was quite alright. I kind of did want to get into some Dice Masters, though. I was kind of disappointed that I really didn't get a chance to play it, but hopefully this coming week I'll be able to get some Dice Masters in. So we're gonna try. So they said try to use your fire magic against the deer. I kind of prefer my bow. I'm doing pretty decent with the bow. I have actually leveled my archery up quite a bit. So my archery actually is at 10, and my sword is at 13. So my archery isn't really that far behind my sword, actually, what it is. Let's make sure we're hitting the pig and not our rat. Ring of Armor Regeneration +5. Well, that's actually pretty decent. One of the things I kind of am really enjoying about this game is just all the different things that you can pretty much just level up as you're playing the game. Like I said, the game is on Kickstarter. I'm not really too sure it's actually going to succeed unless a lot of people start jumping in. I think it's already halfway through its run on Kickstarter, so that's why I wanted to play it tonight, to actually maybe give it a little bit more exposure. If we can hopefully get some people in here watching, maybe they will get interested in the game. I definitely wouldn't expect any hand-holding with this game, so don't expect to come in here, and as you can see, I really don't have any lines telling me where to run, where I need to go. That's definitely not the type of game this is. From what I've read in the forums, it sounds like you can unlock some of those features possibly later on as you skill up. You can obtain those things, but when you first start off in this game, it's it's definitely like playing the MMOs from the early days that that are a lot like, that are pretty much, there's no hand holding, which is one thing that I think I really enjoyed about it. Ooh, and we got a bunch of wild pigs here. This could end up horribly bad. I'm not too sure we can take on all of these at one time. So we're going to pop a quick heal. Got to watch my power as well. Try to get his, there we go. If we can do a couple more attacks before he kills us, we might be able to win. Nice. I did not think we were going to be able to take them. That was a lot. See, on these are higher level pigs, so I am definitely butchering them when it comes to doing the autopsy, which kind of sucks. I can't even butcher them. I'm only getting like 1 XP when I go to butcher them. So, I'll actually heal up some. Try to run over here and see if we can find 5 more deer for the one quest we have. There's a deer down here. So I think they suggest using the fire magic on the deer because you can't run up and actually attack the deer with the swords. It's extremely hard because they will run away. I guess considering we really haven't used too much fire magic before, and I need to equip my staff real quick. So let's right click that. Boy, that thing just wants to run away. And my fire magic is so low, I'm not really doing a hell of a lot of damage to it. Alright, I think we're going to definitely go back to our sword. And probably just stick with arrow. Because I know my arrow. And there we go, we needed venison as well, so we leveled up something there. We leveled up anatomy and several other things, so that's kind of cool. So maybe we won't be butchering as many mobs now when we go to shredding their corpses when we go to butcher them. See if we can find a couple more deer out here. There's one. We're going to use our bow on this guy. Switch back to archery. Man, they run fast. There we go. That was much better. Did not have to chase him as far. So we got 7 deer, 7 venison. So we were almost done with this quest. I think I need to run back out to this tent out here and talk to this guy, because I did this quest last night. I spoke to this one, so we're going to work our way back out this way. It'll be nice if... I don't believe there's mounts in the game. I really haven't seen a way to actually have movement be any faster. There are portals in the game I have seen that will teleporters that will actually teleport you to different parts of the world. I have not gone to another part of the world because I've read something about a teleport skill, so I really don't want to jump into a teleporter and go someplace I really don't want to be and not be able to get back here. So I need to read up a little bit more on that one before I actually just blindly jump through one and see what the hell happens. Alright, so we finished him because we were doing a quest. We had to go talk to this giant mushroom, this mushroom guy before. He said the giant mushrooms are poisonous, so that's too bad. Draconian, he was just deranged. Elves get that way. Too much sex, I say. So the game is rather, sometimes I would say, more of an adult level type of game. A lot of the text in here is kind of very extremely funny, I think. Care to sample some of my Myco nutmeg. Perfectly safe as far as I could tell. So we got to, oh, giant mushroom sample. Giant mushrooms off in the distance are edible. He's an elf. So let's do some small talk. What is he like? Likes mushrooms of all types. So if we give him a gift, do we have mushrooms on us? I thought we did. I haven't learned all of these icons yet, but I could have swore I had. There's a parasol mushroom. So if I split this, give him one. So I think our favor just went up by 1 point there, so that must not be one of the more popular mushrooms. I think that's actually a very common mushroom that you'll find around there. Is there anything we can sell? So we have the mycena mushrooms, which he might buy for more. Femurs or the bones. Cranium powder. I think I can use that to make a drink, so I don't want to sell that. So let's head out for the giant mushrooms and try to find some more deer. What are these? Are these skeletons? Yeah, these are skeletons. I was out here yesterday fighting in this area. They're obviously low level. Ooh, what the hell's that? Ooh. Requires unarmed level 10. I don't know if I found a blue item yet before. But that was interesting. Wow. I leveled up everything. So this looks like somebody dropped something on the ground. Comfortable Ancient Helm. These are the skeleton fire wizards. These guys kind of suck. Because they are basically ranged fire. And it's not like Asheron's Call where you can avoid this stuff. Because in Asheron's Call you could actually dodge out of ranged missile weapons. You can't do that in this game. Yeah, the archers... Archery against these guys is quite good, I found. So I'm not too sure what max level is yet on this game. I know it's going... I want to say that... See, that flower just gave me 35 foraging. I want to say that max level, I think right now, is maybe in the 50s or so. I know there's people possibly in their 30s. I believe from what I had read on the forums, they said max level will be around 125 or so when the game does come out. I'm not too sure if those are the mushrooms we need to get or if we need to go out even further. But these skeletons here are fairly easy pickings right now. And there's even a raw beet out here. I don't know if somebody planted that. And I should have sold before I come out here because it looks like I have a shitload of stuff on me. I'm guessing the raw beet can be used in cooking. Kind of hoping to find more deer. A wild apple. I have no more room in my inventory. Crap. I need to head back to town and actually empty out my bags. I should have done that before I ran out here. I should have known that. Looks like there's some deer though. Let's see if we can maybe hit some deer. That one looks like a tiger. Oh yes, we leveled up in foraging. I definitely needed to do that. So it seems like when you pick the flowers, it's foraging. Mushrooms is this mycology skill. And there's a couple of deer, and we have a tiger over here, so we're going to definitely keep our eye on him. And the deer just definitely like to run away. Oh, and we have a skeleton on us. That's not nice. All I was trying to do was kill the deer, and you had to ruin everything, skeleton. Thank you. So where did that deer go? I think we lost the deer. Well, there's a buck deer. Really? Wolf, you're gonna attack me? And I'm out of power because I was running while trying to attack, so that definitely... Luckily my armor is pretty much blocking all this thing, anything the wolf is throwing at me. Alright. So let's see if we can get kind of close to the deer and maybe get 2 shots off on him. Nope. He ran that time. Alright. We're going to have to head back, and we need to get rid of pretty much... Oh, I must have killed that doe. I can't butcher him, because we don't have a free inventory slot, so we need to go back and sell shit. And I need to get my inventory organized. I wish I would have noticed that before I ran out this way. Because that is the one thing in this game. Running does take a while. And it really didn't seem that, that the fire magic was doing pretty much any more than my arrow was. It didn't seem like the distance was any greater either. So... I need to find a back way in and out of this city here, because it seems like there's only like 1 or 2 entrances, and it seems like they're on the complete opposite side of where I've been playing lately, which kind of stinks. So I need to go through my inventory here and see what we need to keep and what we don't. Everything with a little E in the upper left-hand corner is what I have equipped. So I should move all my equipped items to the top so I don't get those confused. I wonder if I can get up this wall of dirt here. Yo, yes, nice. Because there's a deer over here. That's what I was kind of hoping to do. He doesn't have much of a place to run right now. Cool. Oh, I need one more. There's a little rat, so if I could find one more deer, that would be outstanding. The animations in this game are just a tad funny. But it's an indie MMO. And I think they've actually done a spectacular job so far. It seems like this past week they actually added in a whole new area and a couple other, kind of like one of their first areas where they actually had a true boss mob at the end of this dungeon, rather than just a whole horde of mobs for people to fight. I think it'd be a shame if this game actually doesn't make its Kickstarter and they actually can't continue work on this, because I think this actually has some pretty decent potential. I think one of the reasons I enjoy it so much is just because it is so kind of different. We're not going to meditate. I'm not going to try to make anything because I don't have any room to make anything anyway. It's just, like I said, because it kind of just reminds me of the older school MMOs from several years ago. And the graphics aren't actually that bad. The graphics actually do look pretty nice. I think I am running with them fairly maxed. Oh, it looks like that person has lycanthropy, so you can actually turn into a wolf and become a werewolf, which I've seen a couple of people on already. Alright, let's talk to this guy, see what we can sell. Well, we definitely don't want to sell both staffs, because we have one staff that's equipped. Alright, so where's my other staff now? I just sold one, but it said I had two. There's a bow, helm, butchering knife, combat flask, which I have not used yet. I need to buy some health potions is what I need to buy. I should put some of these books and some of these powders in my bank. I think that's the next place I'm going to need to hit. Sword damage +1, we have max armor +10. I think that'll be better. I can't sell that here though. And that's the thing, you can't, as you can see, I can't necessarily sell everything. Amulet of max health +10. That's interesting. I picked up a handsaw so I could actually... These bottles of fertilizer I need to put in my bank too. Oh, there's the other basic staff. Let's put that up by the sword just so we know where that's at. And what else? We got pants here. Let's move our pants up. Let's get rid of the shoddy back brass knuckles. Let's see if there's anything we can purchase. So just like every MMO, the loot is color coded. Blue seems to be some of the better. Purple is purple, and then I think there's even some gold, which you'll normally see under consignments. So I'm surprised somebody put a requires hardcore death penalty mode. Oh, yeah, we're not playing the hardcore death penalty mode. Let's see what we have in our buy use. See if there's anything we can purchase. Most of the gear we have actually isn't too bad. I think from when I was looking at here yesterday, it seemed like most of the blue and purple stuff were a much higher level. going to see what else we can get rid of here. Just start going to all the buildings and talking to the different people and try to sell the appropriate items that they purchase. I think this particular character will buy more stuff. Grass, useful for taming and feeding most type of ungulates. I have not found a need for grass yet. Cheap meat can be used for cooking. Raw fish, I'm sure, could be used for cooking. Femur you can get from the bones of the amulet of sorting. Let's sell that. Sell this broken necklace. We can sell that ancient bronze coin, because I think that was for a quest. And it seems that she has no more money left to purchase stuff with. That's why all that stuff pretty much just went away. So we're going to get a first aid kit. We're going to throw that down here. Oh, you can't throw that down here on the quick bar. Okay, I think that has to be used like a craft. I just picked up first aid, I think, yesterday. We don't need anything from him. Still trying to learn where all the different stores are and everything. This is the banker guy. So we're going to put some stuff in here. So we still have several slots available. So what do we got? We have crab there. We have salt and sugar. There's salt. I don't know if I have any sugar here. I don't see any of the blue stuff. Let's put that mushroom guide in there because we can't use that right now. And I'd like to get rid of some of these pots, like the bottle of fertilizer. This may be full, but we're going to drop these items, see if we can use any of these. Where's cooking 15, goblinese? Nope, so we have some open slots there. I'm going to put a metal slab in there. Oh, we need the metal slabs for our quest, so we're going to hold on to those, I guess. Bone meal. Get rid of the pots and the fertilizer. Try to clear up some shit in here. See if maybe we can sell some of this food to this guy, because this guy normally buys food. Because I have not done too much with cooking yet. I want to keep the venison. Let's get rid of the cheap meat, because I'm sure we're going to get more of this stuff. Raw chicken, pork shoulder, large strawberry. The beet, there we go. That emptied out some things. Oh, and I hate getting away from this guy. This is such a pain in the ass to get out of here. Because I've had to pretty much jump on the chest to get around my rat that's there. The first time I kind of went there, it took me a couple of minutes. I was like, okay, why am I not able to get around this fella? I think this may be about it as far as selling stuff. I have this goblet here. I'm not really too sure who to sell that to, or who to sell some of these items to. Like the brass gear, the goblet, it doesn't seem like people... Not everybody buys shit. So this we're going to drop on the ground, this we're going to drop on the ground, because those things are worth... That was like my beginning armor. So we're going to say screw that and head back out with what we have and try to see what we can accomplish now. So we need one more deer, we need a couple more venison. Let's go knock out a couple quests. So I'm still in pretty much what I would consider the early stages of the game. I don't know if there's a true actual level that they show on here as to what level you are, unless if you go by your skills. Because I'm trying to find if there's actually a way you can see what your level is. I don't really think it shows it like on the skill page or anything. I think it just kind of shows you what all your skills are. But there's definitely a lot you can do in the game as far as it looks like crafting and everything goes. And I'm sure they don't even have probably half of what they have planned to implemented at this time. We already did our quest. We had to kill a bear. And there, I think that was one of the first actual quests that I had finished. So we're going to work our way out towards this way and maybe head back to... I don't know if I want to see any deer out this way. But there's a skeleton cemetery out here, as well as a dungeon that I want to hit. I have not been down to this dungeon yet. This will be the first time I've actually been in a dungeon. I've pretty much just been doing all fighting on the landscape here. If I remember correctly, this road that I'm coming up to pretty much takes us right back into the cemetery, which is where we kind of were earlier. Kind of would have liked to have found one deer on the run out here. I think there's a blue glow off here in the distance by where my mouse is. I believe that that is a possible portal. But like I said, I'm not really too sure I want to even go down that road right now. So when I go into this dungeon, the NPC that told me about this dungeon basically said, don't go down the one corridor, because you will die if you go down there, so we're going to definitely stay away from that. But I definitely do want to check out a dungeon, like I said, since I haven't really been in one yet. And it looks like there's some lumber up here, hopefully some oak wood, because that is the stuff I can actually forage. Looks like there's a flower up here too. We will grab that. Oh, yes, we can do that. I think there was maple, and I think maple was a higher level than what my foraging skill currently is. So we'll collect the seeds from that. How are we doing with foraging? Where are we at? 8? I think I need to get it up to 10 to be able to get to the one grapes I think that I need to. We got tons of skeletons here, huh? go after you too, buddy. Leveled up in anatomy, that's always a good thing. So looting, it's not... If there is a way to auto-loot and do all this stuff at one time, I have not found it yet. But the extra clicks aren't bad. So if there's nobody that's going to come out here and attack us, we're going to right back to the dungeon, I think. Because I don't really think I need too much else from around here. So we're going to enter the crypt. So like I said, first time I'm in a dungeon. Oh, there's a portal to somewhere. Oh, and it looks like we lost our pet. And I'm hearing some horrible sounds. Unless if there's people down here fighting. So there's no map available, which kind of... Whoa! There's the mega spider. I think that's what we were told to avoid. So, let's go down this way. And there's the mega spider again. Alright, so maybe we need to go this other way and actually read. Venomous spiders, come see me before you get your ass handed to you. Ask me about my secret recipe, Marna. Huh. Well, I think we just run past this guy is the trick. I have not fought these things yet, so hopefully these things aren't going to annihilate me all at once. Wow, that's a lot of spiders at one time. I got knocked out. Knocked out by one of them. So far, our health isn't bad. I'm just more worried about, I think, getting poisoned here. That's it? Okay, well that wasn't that bad. But I think I am poisoned. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't seem like the dot lasts for too long. Seems like it's definitely doable. Just don't want to get too low in health. So we just learned the recipe meditation number 6. And that's the big spider still, which we don't want to F with. Oh, ooh, I thought he got a stun off there for a second, but he didn't. I did get a dot on me. Well, that spider definitely seems much stronger than the other ones we were fighting. Because he's definitely much harder to kill. We better drop... He didn't even drop anything good. That's kind of a bummer. How are we doing inventory-wise? We're doing pretty good inventory-wise. That's what we need to do down here, or touch the candles. Okay, I don't know what the answer to that one is. We did run past another candle up here. I forgot that that's supposed to be what we're down here doing, is touching the candles. As long as that spider stays in there, doesn't come out here, we're going to be good. Okay, interesting little dungeon. Let's try to get healed up here. Got a couple dots on us. Alright. I got the healing kit. I really don't want to use the healing kit yet. Trying to see if there's anything else. I don't know if I have anything for poison. Covers 50 power. Boost your maximum health by 100 for 2 minutes. We're going to put that down there just in case if things start going south. Ooh, a Black Widow. That died a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Three dots on us that time. Hopefully the spawn rate isn't too outrageous in here. What was that bottle we just picked up? Armor potion, recover 50 armor. Couldn't have been a poison, could it? Oh, what is... Whoa, that was bad. Okay, we got tons of poison and crap all over us right now. Okay, some of this stuff could fall off. All right. First aid. How do you use the first aid? Do I just right click on it? I thought I had learned first aid. How do you use it though? I thought it would be under recipes. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know. Oh, first aid over here. I gotta use it over there. Okay. Had not used first aid before, so let's try this again. See if we can pick a couple of these spiders off before heading down there. Oh, God, wow. Tell me the respawn rate is that high at this place. Because if so, that's ridiculous. Heal ourselves. I want to kill this big one. Okay, we got it. But our power is going down extremely quickly, as well as our health. We are almost out of armor. And we're out of power. That's not good either. Wow. This is extremely difficult. Okay, you guys can pretty much leave me alone for right now. Everybody go away. Oh, and tell me that was it for my first aid kit. It's only usable so many times. Oh, I wish I would have known about that. Alright, looks like we're going to need to work our way out of here, because I don't think we're going to be able to finish this quest. Definitely not without some sort of poison. I don't think I have anything for poison right now. Boy, it's like they just call their friends. I guess this wouldn't be that bad if the respawn rate wasn't as high as it is. This is an extremely fast respawn rate for a dungeon. I'm all for fast respawn rate so people can level, but that is a little much. Especially since I lost my... Since I lost Ratso on the way in here. That kind of sucked. I think there's only one other flame. Oh, I did get all 4 candles. I had missed that very first one. Nice. That was extremely lucky. There's actually candles all over the place now that I kind of see this. I don't know what the hell was making that sound, but I'm not too sure I want to find out. I don't need to know. I'm guessing this is the way out. Cool. And people are shooting at us right as we exit. That's not polite. Let's see if we can go find a Ratso somewhere. Oh, this guy's gonna want to die. Why are you hitting me? I did nothing to you. Now I'm just gonna have to kill you in 2 swipes. Dumbass skeleton. So it seems like leveling up your skills isn't that bad in this game. It definitely doesn't seem like you can kind of cheese your way through the system like what it was with Darkfall, where you can park your guy up against the corner of your kingdom, your castle, if you were belong to a guild, and just increase your run speed. I mean, there were areas when I was playing Darkfall where you would just put your guy in the water, and you can pretty much level up his swim almost overnight just by staying logged into the game. I'm sure there might be some people that have found some different ways I mean, it seems like most of these games have several flaws in them where you can do things like that. I haven't seen anything like that in this game, and I'm not even looking for anything like that. I'm not looking to break the game or system. I'm actually just kind of enjoying this one. I thought there were some mushrooms out here that one guy wanted me to look at. I don't know where they're at, though. I do kind of like the way this looks like a guy laying here in the ground that was dug out of stone. Oh, I think these mantis are actually kind of rough. I think I was up here the other day fighting these things. I don't know if I could take them today or not. Yeah, I'm actually damaging him today. Whereas yesterday I really wasn't, or the other day I wasn't really damaging him too much. He has also some sort of dot on me as well. That just dropped. I'm out of power. See, that's the one thing I've noticed. I run out of power very quickly. Yep, we're going to have to run away, and hopefully we can get away from this guy and not die. Oh. Splashed with acid. First death from this cause. Oh, and I'm squirting acid. That's kind of nasty. Alright, well that just put us right back into town. Your near-death experiences cause temporary insanity. Everyone is going to try to get you to make eye contact so they can steal your soul. This is a roleplay effect, meaning that you should roleplay to the best of your ability. It has no effect in-game. Cool. And those last for a little bit longer. So can we see... Can I actually get the screen around to see these eyes? I don't really know if that looks any different. We got cheese still. Let's run over here to the building and see if we can get another rat guy. If we had him there, we might have survived. Yeah, cool, there's another rat. So we did finish the one quest, and I think we need to talk to the lady over at the bar. Crystal same stuff with red holes, that means the council made it. Alright, I thought... Where's our quests? Quests. I need one more damn deer. Need to obtain some grapes, which I can't. I haven't been able to do sweet butter yet. Kill those psychic mantises. I have not been able to do that. Metal slabs, we have 1 of 5. Need more deer. Ancient brown coin. We need to talk to Ivan. Somebody wants hash browns, flowers, pig snout. I got tons of quests here to do. Unlocking the crystal, that's how I'm going to finish the other quest for her. But what about the touch candles? Marna was who we needed to talk to. Marna was in the one building that we bought and we sold all our other stuff to. So she's over this way, I believe. Is it? I don't think it's this building. No, it's not that building. I think she's in here, and she's the first one right over here. Here's Marna. Here we go. First aid ability 2. That's good. We can use that. Nope, not enough candles. I need more data than that. But a deal's a deal. Let me teach you how to bind Eldritch Wounds a bit better. You gain first aid XP. So you've seen the spiders in 2 May. Pretty scary. Yeah, pretty scary. Well, I'll sell you some anti-venom. It will help. But the really good way to protect yourself from spiders is an alchemical secret. I can teach it to you. But you need to do something for me first. Go into the crypt and obtain 1,000,000 spider legs. I need them for 1,000,000. Really? Yes, but don't worry. It won't take long. Spiders have lots of legs. Usually you can get several from their corpses. But 1,000,000? I really just need a vast quantity. Okay, let's say 50. 50 sounds tolerable. And I already have 50. Ha ha! Sweetness. Great. Oh, and get some legs for yourself. The recipe I'm going to teach you uses them in an ingredient. Right, will do. Cool poison resistance. Outstanding. Well, that worked out pretty fucking good. You just learned poison resistance. That's the one thing I like about this game. If you actually have the items on you, there have been some games I played where if you collect items before you do a quest, you have to go collect those items again. It doesn't count. This game, as you can just see, I was fighting down there. I had 50 spider legs on me. It actually took them for the quest. So, right there, I just actually finished 2 quests in 1 shot. Ha, 1,000,000,000,000 spider legs. Thanks. Here's the recipe I mentioned. This stuff takes the oomph out of the spider bites and makes weaker poison basically harmless. It's amazing. Oh, and don't tell anybody the formula. Damn, I should have made you pinky swear before I taught you the formula. Oh well. And that's one of the things I think I like about, the other thing I like about this game, the way I was saying that the writing and everything, the writing is kind of, I don't want to say tongue-in-cheek, but it is kind of funny. So it's not really some of the dry stuff that you get in some of the other MMOs. They just throw in just a lot of just odd, crazy shit as you're reading through this stuff, and it actually makes you kind of want to read a lot of the text and not just click, 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 click to the next quest and not really worry about what's being said. That's one of the other things I kind of really enjoyed about this game. So let's shop. So I can't get a... My favor's too low for her, so let's do some small talk with her. Loves rare recipes, vegetarian food, hates meat, likes animal skins, loves fire staves. Alright. So you have favor with her, so it says my favor to the next level is 0%. But I actually do have some favor with her for completing quests for her. I don't need anything else. You can still gain favor by giving Marna the appropriate gifts, so we're going to need to buy some of these. And I'm hoping that these stack. Nice, they do. We're going to buy quite a few of those. We need to figure out how to do this anti-venom. So I'm guessing that's going to be under recipes. Let's see what ingredients we need for this. Basic fertilizer. All recipes. Alchemy. Poison resistance. So we need bottle of water, which we put back in our thing. Spider web, which we have 6 of, and potent spore bomb. So where do we get the potent spore bomb? I am not too sure where to get those. I think I could make those actually now that I think about it. Let's do all recipes. I can't make a potent spore bomb. Oh, how do you get those? Here's a basic spore bomb. So I wonder if the other guy will sell... So she actually sells anti-venom. Wow, anti-venom. Up to 3 natural poison effects are removed immediately. So we're going to put the anti-poison venom down there, the anti-venom. Basic spore bomb. Who would teach us that? I have a feeling there's somebody around here that would teach us that. Let's come over here and sell to this guy real quick. So this guy won't sell me stuff at full price. I could probably get full price from Marna, but I believe she's out of money. And it seems like they only refresh maybe once a day or once a week. So I may not be able to sell for her for a while from all the stuff I dumped on her earlier. That's not better than what I have, though. Requires unarmed level 5. I haven't been working on my unarmed, and I don't plan on it. Web-coated hat. I would lose 3 armor, but I would get 5 health and minus 5 power. I don't want to do that. Web-encrusted shoes. Yes, a damage reduction. Nope, my max armor is 30 on that one. And that's the same thing as before. Ancient gloves, sell. Max armor 19. That's basically what I'm wearing. Alright. So that's going to clear out some of those items. Acid pitted shield. What happens if you equip the shield? I guess I lose my bow then, so I probably want to keep those next to each other. Alright. So I wonder how easy it is to switch between the sword and the sword and shield, because I think that's the first shield I've actually found. Let's head back out and see what we can find now. So that was the stuff I dropped earlier, so it seems like the stuff you drop is fairly persistent or stays in the world for quite a while, which I'm actually surprised it's been that long, because it's been over 15 minutes. And if I remember correctly, like Asheron's Call, the zones reset like every 15 to 20 minutes, so if you set stuff on the ground, I know they actually had decay on items that would... They actually had decreased the decay on... or decreased the time things would stay on the ground, basically. From when the game had first gone live, because too many people were just dropping things on the ground. It would cause big old land, or big old spikes in lag and everything, just from people doing it. But you still find people dropping, I know in AC, you find people dropping tons of loot, usually in one of the more major towns where they maybe have portal bots or a bunch of different bots and stuff like that, where people are just trying to clear out some backpack space and just give away weapons and armor that they have on a mule that they pretty much aren't using. I'm guessing that's what you could do in this game too, is kind of like how we used to do it in Asheron's Call, run out to the woods somewhere, drop some stuff on the ground, have another character there, log in as them, and then pick it back up. Extremely dangerous to do in an MMO, and I was lucky enough to never actually lose anything. I normally pretty much had friends around that would assist with that, or had a second account that we would then basically, we would run out there together and just drop stuff on each other, or even in town. Although you even had to watch in town, it was better to pretty much get outside of a town, because sometimes people would congregate around and try to run in between you as you were dropping items on somebody on a mule, if they kind of had a guess that you were doing that, and try to get in between you, and hopefully you would drop the items on them. There are some really shitty things that people do in these games, which kind of sucks, because these games are extremely fun, and I usually just try to overlook all those things that the people tend to do. So we're looking for one more deer. We need a couple more venison, actually. We have the spider legs, so we finished that one. We need to head out to this giant mushroom sample, so I'm not too sure where the giant mushroom is. We're gonna run over here and see if we can find some more deer. It looks like there's a deer right there. Maybe a couple. Like I was saying, I was a little late to the stream today because I was trying to, well, I wasn't trying, I was actually opening up a gravity feed for Oh, and I hit the wrong button there, damn it. Okay, we still got off 2 hits, I think, on him. Come on back, buddy. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. So that was our 10 deer. Oh, he had 2 venison on him. That's going to take us up to 9 venison, so we need 1 more venison. Where did that other deer go now, damn it? Oh, that took us to 10 venison. Oh, probably because I butchered that one. Interesting. Didn't know that that would make that... Didn't know that that would give me 1 as well. Cool. So there we just knocked out 2 quests. We're going to head over to the giant mushrooms, which I think are up on the freaking hill over here. Kill deer, we're done. Deliver to the powder to the mantis. We need to talk to Ecker. We can't do the grapes yet. Although let's pick up some wood, this wood over here. I can't get a good first aid kit because I gotta get on better grounds with Marna. Kill the psychic mantises. I would love to be able to do that, but those almost knocked me out. I wonder if I could do that with my... Now that I have a shield though in my hand. Alright, let's try one of these mantises up here. And people were just talking about doing streams on Twitch. Well, this is an augmented. This isn't the psychic, so I don't know where the damn psychic ones are. There's an augmented. Can't tell what that one is. There's an augmented. Well, let's try to see if we can pop one of these son of a bitches. See if we can kill one. Although I'm going to have to probably use my bow to draw him here. And hopefully we just get 1 and not 2. Ah, damn it. We got 2. Alright, follow. We're running away from that one. We're not fucking around with both of those. Hey, Ezrang, how you doing? Thanks for popping into chat. I'm a newer player to this game. So I'm still trying to learn everything. I pretty much have only played probably a couple hours. I played a little bit last Sunday and then a little bit last night. So I'm still trying to learn my way around. I did play the original Asheron's Call and Asheron's Call 2. I actually still have characters in AC1 that I still play. So where are the mushrooms that I'm looking for up here? Oh, there's Ezrang. Hey, he's in chat with us right now. How's it going? So I don't know how long have you been playing the game, Ezrang? Looks like he has a pretty nice staff there, whereas My weapons, I don't think, are probably as great as his right now. Level 81 to 75 healing. Wow. Alright, well, I am currently looking for the big mushrooms. So I am working on the quest for... Oh, you've been playing just a few days too? Cool. Yeah, I think like I said, my first day was last Sunday. I played last Sunday because I had found the game on the Asheron Call forums, actually. So I started playing Sunday during the day, and I kind of really enjoyed it. So I did a stream last Sunday. I played last night, but I wasn't in the mood to kind of stream and sit here and talk. So I pretty much just played the game and actually was trying to work on leveling up a bunch of skills and everything. And then tonight I normally do a Saturday night stream. Twitch is a delay, so I'm sorry. That's not a problem. Not a problem. Used to delay. So the quest I am currently wanting to look for is... Crap, which one is it? The giant mushroom sample. So we need to obtain a sample of the giant mushroom. Charles Thompson asked you to obtain a sample from the giant super tall mushrooms. As the giant mushrooms themselves are hard as rock. So I thought the giant mushrooms were out here. I'm not 100% certain though. I'm gonna try to find the giant... And I can't type tonight. The giant mushrooms. And I don't think they're back here. But I thought they were up on the hill somewhere. I was looking for the psychic ones. I have a quest. God. There we go. Now I can type better. Oh. In that one house. Alright, I'll have to go back there and finish that one. So I'm going to look for the mushrooms now. Yes. So we're going to look for some mushrooms, try to stay away from these mantises. Because I thought the mushroom, I don't know if the mushrooms are up on top of the hill here or not. So like I was saying, I had originally played Asheron's Call. Asheron's Call was the first MMO I actually ever played. I still have characters there. I do have a level 275. He's pretty much decked out. My guild leader is quite awesome, I have to say. He definitely hooked me up with some great armor and stuff in the game, and I enjoyed that game for years. I was kind of sad to see it actually go, for lack of a better term, free to play. And oh, here's some giant mushrooms. I knew they were up here. Kind of sad to see it go free to play, and actually they stopped developing for the game, because that was one of the few MMOs where they were pretty much putting out monthly content for, which really always amazed me. As far as MMOs went, I really can't think of another MMO that even came close to that. I know Rift did a pretty damn good job of putting out content fairly quickly, and it was pretty good content too from when I played Rift. But still, nobody could keep the schedule that Turbine had. And I am interested to know what's in this freaking house over here, so we're going to take a run over here. That's the thing. I go to do one thing and I get freaking sidetracked trying to just look, ooh, something shiny over here. Let's see what the hell's over here. But Turbine kept that damn schedule of the monthly updates, which always Oh, we'll take the flower up here because we could use that. Always use that. Oh, wild orange. Well, that's a different type of plant than what I normally pick up. Interesting. Can't pick up the flower. I don't need no damn plates. Got a book over here? What's this book? Yeah, there we go. We got some lore points there for picking up the book. Alright, on to mushrooms. So let's see what these mushrooms take us. I'm going to try to avoid all of these mantises, because there's too freaking many, and two, I don't feel like dying right now. Oh, hopefully this isn't a this is a, oh, really? Alright, well, hopefully we can get across over here. And this isn't something we're going to have to jump and die for. Nope, looks like we should be able to. So far, it seems like running around in this game is quite a bit easier. I know Astron's calling some of the MMOs sometimes when you're running into the mountains and trying to do different things, you always hit like an area where you can't climb the scale part of the mountain or something, and it's then always the trick of, okay, can we get around this even though the devs probably don't want me to. So I don't know if I need to go into here for these mushrooms or where we need to go for these giant freaking mushrooms. Because there's nothing turning green on any of this shit for me. Alright, let's head up to these mushrooms over here. Ezrang, if any of you guys have... Oh, here we go. Do I have to grab these? Or is this one just going to get me high or something? Giant mushroom. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we have next for quests. Oh, stop. Oh, there's wood there. Alright, we're going to go down and get some lumber here real quick and kill a couple of things, because we can take out these pigs. Alright, we're going to head into the spider dungeon. Hopefully, Ezrang, hopefully you have some poison on you, or not poison, but venom stuff on you, antidote, anti-venom. Because I know when I was in there before, I was taking a shitload of damage from the spiders and getting multiple dots on me. And as you can see on my screen, I did die. So I have paranoia eye beams for the next 33 minutes. How do you group up? So if I examine him, let's invite to group. I've never actually grouped up in this game. Okay. My group is our name. Sure. Didn't know I could name it. Hey, thanks for stopping by the stream, everybody. I've heard some people say that they have trouble getting this game to stream. I normally use OBS, Open Broadcast Software. I'm actually using XSplit to do this. And I actually have not had any problems with XSplit getting it to work with the stream. I mean, I've ran a stream pretty much... I ran a stream pretty much last Sunday for a couple hours, and it worked fine. So far, this seems to be working fine. Luckily, I have a Core i7 CPU, because it does seem like between the... Wow, shit. There are tons of mantises over here. Because it does seem between the game and XSplit, I'm using about, probably about 70 to 80% CPU right now, which is actually extremely high. Normally, the only time I ever tax the CPU is usually during video encoding. So, I don't know if that has to do with XSplit and the way it's working. I know OBS normally doesn't tax the system that much, which is one of the reasons why I use it a little more. But I've been wanting to just try a couple of different things with XSplit right now. So we're headed over to the cemetery here. We're going to run through the cemetery, and we're going to see if we can go into some more spiders. It'd be cool if we could actually get a group of people going to see. I wonder how many people take to kill the big spider. I wouldn't mind killing the big spider if we can get a group of people back here. I think that would be pretty fucking cool. Alright. I thought it was tough. If he can solo it, that's interesting. I didn't even attempt it, because it sounded like everybody was saying, oh, holy crap, he has level 33 fire. Wow. Yeah. I'm at like 13 sword. Okay, so, okay, there's one question, Ezra, that maybe that you can answer for me. Where do you see your level at, actually? Because I've looked at my persona, and I see my stats, but I really haven't seen, and maybe I just overlooked it when I was looking through here. Is there a place where it actually shows you what your current, like, level is? See, these are the little types of things that I haven't figured out about the game yet, where pretty much everything is in the game. So that's why it's definitely nice to meet people and be able to learn a few more things. Click on the staff button on the right. Staff button on the right, skills. Okay, we just learned the ability long shot. Above the map, and there are no player levels. Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. So I knew about the skill tab. I was just wondering if there was like an overall type of level that your character kind of would show. Oh, we got crap all over us, don't we? No, I want to fight this guy. I'm hitting tab. Oh, I need to change. I definitely need to change what tab does in here. Oh, jeez. There we go. He's dead. They're all dead. Alright, let's head in. Let's head in and see what we can do. So earlier I finished the quest where I touched the candles, so I don't have to do that again, but I just kind of wanted to see more of this dungeon. So and I think for this I'm going to equip my shield. Ooh. Alright, that must be some sort of buff. Health wave. You regain health every few seconds. Nice. Thank you, sir. And I have my anti-venom on my hotbar here. Sure. Hell yeah, we're here. Let's do this. I'm interested in seeing the mega spider. Wow. Sheesh. 300 notoriety. Holy crap. That was awesome. That was crazy ass. That was crazy. What does he got on him? Spider cestus. Nothing real good. So I wonder if I can autopsy that thing. Oh, I actually did an autopsy on him. We'll bury his ass. So what else is down here? Oh, he's back. That's just crazy. A bunch of spiderweb on this one. Looked like you needed a code or something to get into it. I think it was down around one of the corridors. I can't remember which corridor it was, though. It would be nice. Oh, the answer is 397. Okay. I think I actually saw that in one of the quests somewhere, that answer. Now that you say 397, that number actually does sound familiar. Yeah, this is when I was here earlier, I almost died down here because there's definitely just a hell of a lot of stuff down here. Wow, his fire magic is definitely much stronger than my sword. Touch wall, so 397. I think somebody did tell me that for a quest. And the wall fades away. Oh, and I need the blue crystal. There we go. Thank you. I needed the blue crystal. And what's this up here? Dried meat. Mmm. Mmm, tasty meat. Got a journal. We already touched candles, so I don't think there's... That was kind of weird. Alright. I think that's about it. I think that's pretty much all we needed from this dungeon. Wow. Jeez. So he definitely has a nice area of effect attack there. That's just insane. Wow. Wow. That AoE is sick. That's just completely insane. I might have to start working on more of my, This is the one that... This one almost killed me earlier, this acid spider. What the hell is that? Acid coating. Alright. There were 2 of those. There's a bunch more spiders down here. I'm all up for going further. Wow, a bunch of acid. I don't even think I'm really doing too much damage. What the hell is down here? It doesn't look like anything's down here. Doesn't seem like the dots last extremely long. Ooh, an immortal warrior. Oh, don't go there. Okay. I can definitely listen. Not a problem. Okay, no problem. The hell is that thing running at us? Huh. I don't think I've ever fought one of these before. Oh, he's already dead. He's burnt. Crispy. Anything good this way? I'll try to do a little bit of damage here. Help out a little bit. What few points I can contribute to this this fire bombing. Looks like we got a chest down here. Oh, holy cow, what's all down in here? Potion. Well, this seems like a puzzle or something. Well, what the heck is that? Well, he dropped pretty easy. So you need to figure out puzzle to open chest, it looks like. Some scrolls up here. How the hell do you even get up there? Oh, there we go. Elven verse. Well, they're all... Oh, that's a genealogy chart. So we've got Elven verse and 2 genealogy charts. I figured out by trial and error. Oh, yeah, I don't remember hearing anything about this one from any of the NPCs yet. Alright, let me look at my quests and see what we need to... what I need to start working on next. So we got the giant mushroom sample. Take that back to Charles Thompson. Feathers. I haven't seen any feathers yet. Lapis lazuli. Good old Myrna asked for lapis lazuli. Spoons. I should go back through the beginner cave and actually find some spoons for Blanche. I could do that later. A lot of this other stuff is basically just going to be a lot of crafting, I think, to finish it. We got oak wood. Oh, I didn't even talk to Tadion. I didn't even realize I needed to do that. Okay. We can head back. I will say this, that it definitely seems like the spawn rate in these dungeons is much higher than other dungeons in some other MMOs that I've seen. I mean, it seems like you get several feet ahead of yourself, and then you're pretty much turning around, and there's already stuff respawning. Because it looks like the stuff's already respawning in here now. Well, here comes one spider. There we go. I got some XP for killing something. I'm not completely useless in here. Yes, the jumping animation does make me laugh hysterically. Yeah. Yep, the respawns are quite fast. Yeah, when I was playing Asheron's Call, I started off playing Asheron's Call as an axe character, which, my first character, and if you don't know what you're doing in some games that are skill-based like that, you can severely gimp yourself, which I did with that first character. My first character was pretty much a joke that I had created, so I had basically re-rolled... Ooh, I got stunned by something. I had re-rolled and started creating an archer, and really enjoyed playing as the archer. Actually, the archer is what I took up to 275. He's pretty much fully auged. I didn't fully loom him with the luminance. That was just something I just really didn't have the patience to sit there and just do. Was to sit there and grind luminance. Although I do have some some sort of luminance, some luminance stats on my character. If anybody's familiar with that system in that game. I think we pretty much go down this way. Nope, obviously not. I was going the wrong way. This is kind of like my first time in here. Well, at least with the shield, it definitely seems like I'm taking a lot less damage. There we go. Leveled up my sword a little bit more. If anybody on the stream has some suggestions as far as anything I should be working on next, or some hints, tips, or anything like that, definitely let me know. I've read some things about the game on the wiki, but I definitely will say I have not figured everything out about the game, like I was saying earlier. I'm still learning quite a bit about it, but enjoying it. Enjoying it a lot, actually. So I'm really hoping this game can maybe succeed beyond its... I am completely out of power. Okay, that's the big boss. And there we go. There's our portal. Teleport out. Yeah, if there's any sort of skills I should be definitely leveling up and working on, or things that a new player to this game might need to know, definitely let me know. Because I'd definitely be willing to listen. That's cool. Ezra was saying the developer was on earlier. That's kind of cool. Here we go. Our power's finally coming back. Probably going to have to fight our way out of here a little bit. But these skeletons are not that difficult. Oh, I thought I hit the key to get rid of his rage. I'm down. I am out of power again. There we go. And we leveled up in endurance. That's always a good thing. Alright, study the runes. Animal handling. Who's attacking us here? Is there a quick way back to town? That's the one thing I have not figured out yet with the game. If there is a fast travel sort of way. Oh, there is. Okay, I guess that is one way to head back. Alright. Well, if I'm going to let the skeletons kill us, I might as well pick some mushrooms. Yeah, it might be faster to just run back than try to let them skeletons kill me. They barely did much damage on me. I need to look at some of my skills and maybe redo some of my bars here. Maybe add a couple of different skills to this area. That's one thing I have not done, because I know while we were down there I learned actually a couple of new skills. I might also need to talk to this guy in the tent. So if I don't have anything going on tomorrow night, I may hop on here and maybe do another. I normally do streams on Wednesday and Saturday evenings, because those are usually my 2 free evenings. I do podcasts, usually on Monday and Tuesday. Thursday night I try to go down to the gaming store and maybe do some board gaming or play some Pathfinder. So Sunday's not a day I normally do streaming, but I may try to do another stream of this tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yep. Let me see if I have it. I thought I did. Psychology, yep. Thank you. Oh, that really stinks. I'll analyze to see if there's any redeeming qualities, but I doubt it. Darn it. Drat it. Thank you for your hard work. Let me remunerate you. You're a good sort of fellow. Does he have anything else we can do for him? Nope, he basically just wants to... Oh, you can hang out with him. That's interesting. Good. Equip it on your bottom bar. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really used the psychology skill yet. Bazooka, hello. Yeah, I'll have to play around with that a little bit more then. I think I've tried it maybe on like one mob or so, the psychology skill, and I really haven't done too much else with it. I pretty much so far have just been kind of leaning towards pretty much using the bow to draw the mobs in, and then switching over to the sword real quick, and then slicing and dicing with the sword. I'll have to try that and see if I can use my archery. So can I use archery? Where's a mob at? Let's try to find something to kill real quick. Here's a wolf. So yeah, okay. But I can use psychology. Interesting. Alright, let's head back to town, sell some things. Yeah, I see that using the shield. I actually just found the shield. Yeah, tonight's the first night I've actually used the shield, because I just found this shield tonight, and I actually didn't even see one in the store, or if I did, I pretty much just skipped it because I was kind of switching back between the sword and archery. So you're pretty much, Ezra, you're pretty much just getting started, and I'm pretty much probably just coming to just coming to a close. My day's coming to an end here. Yeah, I think once I run back to town and I probably sell a few things, I'm probably going to call it for the stream tonight. And then what I want to try to do maybe is, maybe I'll try to be on some. I don't know if I'll be able to get on tomorrow during the day. I got a bunch of shit I got to do around the house, but maybe tomorrow evening. I normally usually start my streams around 8 p.m. Eastern time, but maybe I'll try to start this one a little earlier, just by a little bit. Although Monday I am working from home. But I do need to be online earlier than normal. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's crazy in these games that you play with people pretty much from all over the place. That's one of the cool things I like about these games, though. The way you can just do that. Just playing with people from pretty much everywhere. Yeah, so, like I was saying when like kind of like Ezra first joined in, I really pretty much haven't had any issues streaming this game. So this is the second stream I've done. It seems to be running fine. I'm pretty much running this... The graphics full. I'm running everything at the pretty much the highest resolution it is, 1920 by 1080. And my computer pretty much seems to be handling everything. I'm not really noticing any slowdowns, any hitching or anything. I don't have the beefiest of computers, but I also don't have the smallest of computers either. I do want to get a new video card probably this fall. What I'm thinking about doing, picking up a new video card, but besides that, that's about it. I'm going to sell the Spider Cestus, because I'm not doing pretty much anything with unarmed. I could always level that up later. Trying to think of who I need to talk to for some of my quests to turn some of these in. I can't remember everybody that I need to find and discuss things with. I can't remember. With the blue thing, I think I need to talk to the fire mage. Where the hell is he at? I think he wants that blue thing that I found in that spider dungeon. Yep, there we go. Well done. Now let me see the crystal. Yes, here we go. The frequency is Alawambat. How odd. Alawambat is not a frequency. Enter the cave beneath the crystal. You forgot something again. You're an idiot. Of course it's a frequency. Now go visit the giant red crystal in the forest. Touch it while thinking Alawambat, and you'll slip past it to whatever's underneath. Oh, cool. Okay. So I'm definitely going to be working on that tomorrow. That'll definitely be one of the quests I work on. I don't think I finished anything for either of these two fine ladies over here. And I don't think I did anything for him either. I do need to work on my cooking and probably start screwing around with that. That is one of the few skills I haven't played around much with, is cooking. We sell him anything that we really don't want. Let's get rid of the antlers. Let's get rid of the brain bug lobe. Spider webs I think I want to keep. Spider legs, the femurs. Let's keep those for. Oh, that was the wrong tab. Didn't have anything else to turn in. And I will definitely thank Ezrang for your help today. That was definitely cool seeing some of that stuff. I want to go check out these psychic mantises real quick. Let me get a little rat friend here. If there's any left. I think they're all gone. Oh, the rats, all the little rats are gone. People have taken all the little rat friends. Oh no. I'm gonna head back here and see these psychic mantises. I think I need to take out a couple of these real quick. Let's see if I can do this without... Oh, wow. He came out quick, and they both did. Wow, he stunned me quick and... There we go, that one's half dead. Now we're killing him. Okay, what just happened? Why does it seem like... There we go. Killed one of two. This is going much better than it was yesterday. Because yesterday I was pretty... I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was last Sunday. I was pretty much running out of here. And dying, almost. And these guys haven't really... I'm going to just stand here and get some power back. There we go. Now we can do a couple of attacks. They're almost dead now. I don't think I have anything that does power back. One more hit should do it. There we go. We just learned a new ability. Tell me about your mother. Alright, so who was that quest for? Mantis. No, that was talk to Azalek. So who's Azalek now? I'm still trying to learn all the different people in this game and where they are. That's Therese. This is the little golem guy. Yep. There's nobody else in there. Yeah, they were definitely much easier tonight. I think when I tried them that very first time, like I said, it was... things went south quick. Things went south very quick. I don't know who Azlak is. I can't remember who this cat is. Is he one of the ones in here? That's the chemist, Myrna. I don't think we have anything for Myrna. Oh, okay. Cool. What did we just level up with her? Completed killdeer. Okay. So it's a couple more quests knocked out. Does she have anything else she needs? Nope. Nothing else for us to do. Myrna, I really wish you could give us something else. Oh, she has money too. I didn't think she would. Oh, vendor money. That was my money. That's my money. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I had 3,000 gold. There's nobody in there. Azlak is up north. Oh. In a different town? There's nobody in there. That's the Mushroom Jack. Let me stop off in a couple of these houses. Because I can't remember which is... I can't remember who's in what right now. Oh, this might. I wonder if this is him. Oh, he's the die maker. I don't think he does anything for us. No, that's not what we want. That's Sir Koth. And who's this guy? Oh, he's just outside. Nope, just outside a house up north. Okay. Let's head to him so we could turn in that quest. I'm trying to think if I have any other quests to actually turn in. I can't do the grapes. I can't do that one. Oh, so we got a couple to talk to Azlak about because we killed the spies. So, and I also need to collect the oak wood, the Teldion. Oh, I think I remember where Azlak is now. He's in that one house by the... Okay. That's kind of ringing a bell now. That's ringing a very, very faint bell. Oh, this way. Yeah, I kind of remember this now, because he's going to be by the one by the mantis. And I believe there was that quest I have where it's supposed to try to figure out... how they should mate and to where the one mantis won't die, which I thought was a rather funny type of quest. So what was this one? So this is telling me about your mother. Convince an enemy to discuss their thoughts and fears with you instead of attacking. Chances of success are based on your psychology skill and the enemy's mental proficiency. Target becomes mesmerized for 10 seconds or until attacked. That's cool, so it's almost like a stun. Interesting. Oop, I will pick this flower. Oh, nice! We leveled up in foraging, so that means my foraging should be close to 9. So it's at, oh, cool. That's awesome. So there's Azalak. We completed the spies. It is done. A good idea. My hat to you. Top of the morning. And we also completed the nature of Mantis Love. Perfect. I will begin the meeting ritual immediately. Well, not immediately. There's no need to rush into things, but you soon. Yes, soon. You've reached a higher favor. Sweet. Always a good thing. So what does he sell and buy? Cranium powder, anti-venom, fever. Okay. Well, he's got a lot of stuff on him used. Alright, I was trying to think if there's anything else around here. Can I pick up this flower? Ah, 6 more foraging for that one. That stinks. I think his wife's on the inside here, and she's the one that... Yeah, she just pretty much wants gifts, which we're not going to do right now. I wonder if I should just go do... I wonder if I should just go do that under the red crystal. So what I had to do was... Beneath the red crystal. Beneath the red crystals, the quest, it was given to me by Velcourt. He told me the frequency for the giant red crystal. All I have to do is touch it while thinking that Amabaranth or whatever he said. Hopefully I didn't need to write that shit down, because I didn't. And I really don't want to have to look that up real quick. So I think the red crystal's just right back over here. I thought we passed it up on the way here. I think the red crystal's back here. Am I wrong? Oh, there's the red crystal. I got worried there for a second. Alright. So if I touch the red crystal, examine... Ella Wombat is what he said. Oh, and we're getting attacked. Oh, he's... I think he's... So I'm actually a step ahead of this from Ezrang is. Oh, and you know what? Fire doesn't work against these guys. And I don't think fire works against these guys. So... So I think there's going to be there's a couple of different things that can happen to you when you do this. I think you can take damage. I think I think it's all random as far as I could tell. It will spawn the strange deer. You loot the strange deer, and I think they give you like these red crystals. I think I needed 5 red crystals to finish the quest. So I think we probably just need to kill this one more time. There we go. So hopefully that should give him his 5th crystal. So El Wombat was what we needed to say to him, and we are entering the cave beneath the crystal. Cool. I'm glad it does. I think I'm putting it out at 720p. So we got a little letter on the wall over here. I know you work for the council and I pity you, but I am no ordinary bounty. Do not come further. My poisonous beast will slay you, and no one will mourn you. Davlos. Alright, so it looks like there's almost 2 ways to go down here. What the hell are these things? So we got poison slugs down here. Oh, these seem... well, they don't seem too bad. Wow, that's... oh, holy crap. I am just about dead. Oh, I died. Ha 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 ha! Don't be sad. Let the comforting arms of death embrace you. Okay, that's enough. Get back to work. Cause of death poisoned. Earn 50 death XP. Bonus XP from first death from this cause. Alright, how do I get out of here now? Because I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Leave the cave. Alright, I am coming back out. That may be a 2-player... that may be a 2-player thing. Yeah, that was tough. They are very poisonous. Turn in the crystals. Then talk to the fire mage. He will send you to touch that blue crystal in the spider dungeon. then talk to him again, and he tells you the secret word to get down there. And I think I may... So I think that's going to be definitely something I try tomorrow night. I'm not even going to try to go back down there. So let's head back to town. So I'm wondering if that's supposed to be one of the an early level quest. If so, I would say you probably need 2 people. I was not paying attention to my health when I went down there, and didn't realize that the dots of poison I had on me were taking away my health so quickly. I was just kind of excited. I killed that first one, wasn't paying attention to my health, and that's what happens. You pretty much just die. I probably should have smacked myself with the first aid and probably some anti-venom. I'm going to have to put the anti-venom on this tab as well. I'm guessing it's probably going to be like all the other games where you can probably put the same thing on multiple tabs. If I can find my damn anti-venom. That's the steroid drink. I don't see where my anti-venom is. I know it's in here somewhere. I might have to sort through my... There it is. So, whoa. No, we don't want to split it. I just want to put it down there. There we go. So we need that for the next time. Alright, so I'm going to run back to town. I think that's going to be it for the stream tonight. Simple armor patch kit for repairing minor armor damage. So I'm wondering if I could have used the armor patch when I was down in the spider dungeon and my armor had hit 0. I'll have to play around with that. That I'm not too familiar with. So I think that's going to be it for the stream for tonight. We're going to come over here by the center of town by the well. Say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Ezrig, thank you for hanging out, Ezring. Definitely a lot of fun hanging out. I learned quite a bit. I think the anti-venom will help significantly down there too, so we're going to have to make sure heading down there to have plenty of anti-venom, because those look like there was just the first poison slug, and it looked like there were 3 or 4 behind him, so it looked like there was just a several of them down there. I'm not too sure what all down there is in that dungeon. I think the quest basically just says enter the cave beneath the crystal, get to the bottom of this, and then talk to Velcourt. So once I'm past the crystal, I should try to figure out who's behind this and why. So, well, I read the one note, but the one note, there must be more to that dungeon. I don't know if there's a boss down there or what. So that'll be kind of something cool to maybe figure out tomorrow. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. It is almost 11:15 where I am at right now, and that is PM. So I am going to be calling it for the stream tonight. Thanks for everybody for hanging out tonight. Check out the website. The website I run is whatimplay.now.com. You can follow me on Twitter. I am at whatimplayin.now. You have to drop the G because Twitter doesn't let me have all those damn letters. Like I was saying earlier, I do a podcast normally on Monday evenings where I pretty much just talk about some board game and video game news, as well as kind of what I played for the week. And I've actually played quite a few different games this week, besides really getting into Project Gorgon here. I played quite a few board games and a bunch of other shit that I'll be talking about on Monday's podcast. So thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm going to be killing the stream now and saving everything off, and then I will probably be logging off myself. So thanks for stopping by, and I will try to be back tomorrow night, probably in the evening, my time, probably about 7 or 8, for another stream, and probably going to be doing some more Project Gorgon. Maybe we can get the word out on this game and maybe help them get a little bit more in that Kickstarter, which I think would be kind of cool. See everybody later. Thanks for stopping by.